Okay, these lessons are from your reading, your ELA. We're going to start with Unit 5, Week 1. You've had the story packet to read. I read the story Frog and Toad to you recently, and we're going to go and talk about now the other concepts that are in this week. In this week, we're going to be talking about words that have more than one meaning. We're going to talk about the sound that AR makes. We're going to talk about point of view again. We've talked about that before. We're going to talk about illustrations in a story, how they help, and plurals, irregular plurals. We've had plurals where we add S, plurals where we add ES. Now we're going to talk about irregular plurals. So first we're going to start with spelling for this week. And as I said, the sound that we have this week is AR. So when you're thinking of the letters AR, think of the pirate. We've been talking about pirates. We did our book week on pirates. And the pirate says ARG. Well, let's take off the G and we just have R. AR says R. So when you see that in words, think of it together. You don't have to sound out the A and then the R. It's not it's R. These are called R-controlled vowels. Remember what the vowels are. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. So the R controls the A and makes the A say R. Okay, it's not two separate sounds. It's one sound, R. Like in our spelling words for this week, we have cart. You see the A-R. K-R-T. Cart. We have barn. B-R-N. Barn. We have arm. Arm. I hurt my arm. I hurt my arm in the barn on the cart. I can get the next card. Can't get the two separated. Okay, this word is art. Art. Okay, I asked you, I put out a posting that you could do some art this week. You could draw a bunny. Next word is yarn. Yarn. Now remember, your Y at the beginning of the word says y. When it goes to the end of the word, it changes. But remember, at the beginning of the word, it still says y. Yarn. And the next word is harm. I hope there was no harm when you fell. Or do not harm the animals. Do not hurt them. Do not harm them. Move these cards up a little bit so I can put the next ones on. Okay, here's a review word. Happy. Hap. E. Here the Y at the end of the word changes sounds. At the end of a two-syllable word, happy, the Y says E. Happy. And remember, we double the P because when we add the Y, we don't want the Y telling the A what to say. We don't want it to say its name. We want it to have the short vowel sound, A. Happy. So we double the P. And another word that we had was key. And here also EY says E. K-E, key. So we have our two words from the last time that say E. Move these on up. And we have words from our high frequency words for this week. One word that we have is 4. Excuse me. This is the number 4. You also see the word hour in it. But you do not pronounce it as hour when you say the word. But when you're spelling it, think of the word hour. And remember what we say here. Oh, you. Why do you have 4 of those? Okay, so you remember oh, you. Oh, you. Why do you have 4 of those? And the last word we have is none. Now, this word is not like it looks. It's an outlaw word. It should say known because the E should tell the O to say its name. It doesn't. Okay, it has a short vowel sound of the U. Okay, this one you're going to have to learn. And remember, when you write the word, you can't sound it out. It's not N-U-N, N-O-N-E. And look, it has the word one in it. Do we have one? No, we have none. Okay, so think of the word one being in none. You either have one or you have none. Okay, think of those when you have to write the words. Now look at the other words. Remember, we have the R sound in them. Okay, if you take art and you add a C, you get cart. If you take arm and you add an H, you get harm. Okay, yarn and barn, you just change the B to a Y. Barn, yarn. Okay, what words rhyme? Cart and art, because they both end in art. Okay, arm and harm, because they both end in arm. And barn and yarn, because they both end in arn. Okay, our review words, of course, do not rhyme. Happy, key, and for and none. Be practicing those words. See if you can spell them at the end of when we finish up these lessons, and see how well you can do. Okay, we're going to look at your workbook. It's your red workbook. I should have told you at the beginning of the lesson to get that and have that ready so that we could start looking at that. We're going to be looking at, okay, once again, this is your red book, your turn practice book, and we are going to be looking at page 211. Okay, it says the letters AR together make the sounds that you hear at the end of car. Think of the pirate again. R, R. K, R, car. Read the words in the box. Listen for the AR sounds. Write the word that names each picture. Okay, so we have sk, R, f, scarf, scarf. R, n, arm. Sh, R, k, shark. St, R, star. Scarf, arm, shark, star. Okay, the first one is a picture of what? Is it a scarf, arm, shark, or star? Of course, it's a star. Remember, good handwriting, guys. Okay, start below the line, come up and touch it, curve, curve back, and up. The T is a tall letter. It touches the top line. Pull straight down and across on the dotted line. The A starts below the line. Curve up, touch the line, down, around, and close, and then put your stick on it by starting at the dotted line and come down. The R, stick straight down from the dotted line. Start below the dotted line, curve up and touch it, and back down. Okay, we use the word star. Number 2, this is a picture of scarf, arm, or shark. Of course, it's arm. Okay, again, with your A, start below the line, come up and touch it, down, around, and close, and then a line straight down and touch the line. The R, make sure it touches the dotted line. Start below the line, curve up and down. The M, just like you're making the R, pull straight down. Start below the line, curve up, touch the line, pull down. Start below the dotted line, curve up, and pull down. Arm. Okay, next, and we used arm. Okay, next word, this is a scarf or shark. Well, it's a shark. Always make sure you look up here and look at how it's spelled. So, start below the line, curve up, down, curve back, and back up off the line. H is a tall letter. Pull straight down. Start below the dotted line, come up and touch it and down. To make the A, start below the dotted line, curve around and back and close and pull straight down. To make the R, pull straight down. Start below the line, dotted line, curve up, touch it, come down. K is a tall letter. come up to the top line, pull all the way down. But the lowercase k, the slanted lines start at the dotted line. Slant and slant. Okay, and that is the word shark. The last thing we have here is a scarf. Okay, make sure you look here when you're writing it. Start below the line, curve up, down, curve back, and back up. The lowercase c, start below the line, curve up and touch the line, down, and curve back up. To make the A, curve up, touch the line, down, around, close, and put a straight line down. The R again, straight down, start below the dotted line, curve up and down. The F is a tall letter. Do not make a stick. Start below the upper, I can't even talk. Start below the top line, curve up and touch it, and pull straight down and put across on the dotted line. And we use the word scarf. Okay, now it says write your own sentence using a word from the box. Okay, look at the words. Pick a word that you want to use. Okay, we can use the word star. What do you know about a star? When you write a sentence, think about what do you know about it? Well, I see a star at night. Or the star is bright and shiny. I like to see stars in the sky. I cannot draw a star. I can draw a star. I like to draw stars. Okay, anything that you can think of about a star. And then write that. Okay, so if we said, I see a star in the sky at night. Okay, so the first word that I said was I'm going to have a hard time writing because I'm going to have to write underneath the iPad. So I see, make sure you write your letters correctly. The E, come up around, close, or come up off the line and straight across. Come up around, down. Okay, now what was my sentence again? I see a, so and I'll leave space between my words, a, okay, I see a, what was the next word? I see a star. Leave space. The T, pull straight down. It's a tall letter. Your A, come around. R. Okay, I see a star. What was the rest of the sentence? I see a star at, leave space, at, t. Okay, I see a star at night. I'm not going to have room for the night, so I'm going to come down here. Okay, night, n, pull straight down, come up, down, and close. At night, n, I. Okay, the next sign is I, and I have to stop and think which I, because there's different ways to spell I. But I seem to remember that in night I have IGH. So I'm going to use IGH. So pull straight down. I left a little too much space there. G, come around, make your whole circle. Oops. And pull straight down. It's a letter with a tail. Make sure it has a tail. The H, start at the top line, pull down, over, and the T, pull straight down. And sentences end with periods. I was a capital letter because it's the first word in the sentence, and because the letter I, the word I, always is a capital because that's the name you call yourself. I see a star at night. I have a capital, I have a period. I left space between my words, and I'm going to read it again to make sure I have the words. I see a star at night. I have all the words. Do I have more than 5 words? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I have more than 5 words, so that's good. So I see a star at night, and that is a good sentence. If you had chosen to use the word arm, think of things that you could say about your arm. I hurt my arm when I fell. My arm is itching. My arm is very long. My arm is cold. Okay, different things that you could say about your arm. Look at shark. What else could you say about shark? Okay, I like to see sharks. Sharks make me afraid when I see them. Sharks are scary animals. That wouldn't be a good sentence though. Sharks are scary animals. That's only 4 words. Sharks can be scary animals at times. Okay. The shark is in the ocean. Okay. Anything you can think about a shark, just tell, like you're telling somebody about something. Here, look at scarf. What can we say about a scarf? My scarf fell on the floor. I wore my pink scarf today because it matches my coat. Or just I wore a pink scarf today. I wore a pink scarf today. And you already have 6 words. Okay? So stop and think when you're writing sentences. Don't get nervous. Stop and think, what do you know about that word? And tell somebody something about it. Take it as if it's your own. That's my arm. What about my arm? That is my scarf. What about my scarf? That is my favorite star. What about my star? Or that is my favorite animal. Or that is not my favorite animal. Okay, what do you know about it? Okay, okay, and then let's turn to page 219. Okay, and we're using our words, our words here. Here it says, read the sentence. Circle the word that completes each sentence. Write the word on the line. Okay, let's look at the words first. Let's sound them out. C-A-R-D. Card. And we know what a card is. Have you ever gotten a card before? C-A-R, car. Okay, so we have card and car. Let's read the sentence. I got a blank in the mail today. I got a blank in the mail today. What word can we use? I got a card in the mail today. Would you get a card in the mail? I got a car in the mail today. Which is more likely? Okay, I can understand somebody might say, okay, I ordered a toy car and I got it in the mail today, but I think we're talking more about a card. So we will write the word card. Again, watch your handwriting. Make sure that C comes up off the line. A, R comes down. D, close the circle and bring it clear down. Now remember, watch to make sure that you're making a D. If you put your B over here, because this is the edge of the paper here, and your D over here, this is the edge of the paper over here. B, D. B comes before D. A, B, C, D. So this is the B. So you want the D. It's the one that's over here. Okay. A blank can swim fast. A blank can swim fast. Okay, let's look at our words. Shark, shark, sharp, sharp, shark, sharp. Okay, a blank can swim fast. A shark can swim fast. A sharp can swim fast. Which one makes sense? Well, a shark. I did not circle the word up here. So write it carefully on the line. I stopped to look to make sure that it wasn't the first word in the sentence and that I didn't need a capital. Okay. The ducks and hens live on a blank. The ducks and hens live on a far, farm. Okay, so the ducks and hens live on a far. The ducks and hens live on a farm. Which one would you use? Well, farm. Again, the F comes up and touches the line and comes back down. It's not a stick with a hook on it. Okay. I saw a pig near the barn. Barn. Bark. I saw a pig near the barn. I saw a pig near the bark. Where would it be? Of course, it would be near the barn. Pull straight down because we're making the B, and there, right there is the B. Also, it would be the one over here. So go up and touch the line, come down and come over and around and close that circle. Always make sure you close. Whoops, I didn't touch the line down there, did I? Close your circles. And make sure you're making sticks, and then you're putting the where it goes up and touches the line and comes down. Okay, we can swing and play in the. We can swing and play in the park. Part. We can swing and play in the park. We can swing and play in the part. I think that's going to be park. I need a little bit of lead there. Okay. P is a letter with a tail on it. Make your stick first, coming down below the line. Then make your circle. Come up and around, down, and come back up and close. Your circle on your A. Make sure you make a whole circle and put a stick on it. R, stick down, come down below the line, come up and touch. Park, again, tall letter. Make sure the slanted sticks stay below the dotted line. Okay? And we've finished our spelling for today. Okay, then the next time we'll talk about our high frequency words.